We love the snow. Okay. Look at those end papers. We love the snow. Sadmouse looked up at the sky. The snow's coming, he said miserably. I hate the snow. Glummouse looked up at the sky. You're right, she said. The snow's coming. I hate it too. Littlemouse looked up at the sky. He was the youngest of the mice and had never seen the snow before. What is the snow? He asked. It's a bad thing, said Sadmouse. It falls on the world. It's a terrible thing, said Glummouse. It freezes the world. And they all went back inside. That night, Littlemouse lay in bed wondering what the thing called snow could be. Was it a sort of ghost that came howling through the trees? Was it a fierce beast like a fox, only worse? What was the snow? In the morning, Littlemouse heard Sadmouse saying that, as expected, the snow had come in the night. It's there now, said Sadmouse. It's everywhere, and we can't go outside until it's gone away. They sat round the table. Can I have a peek at the snow to see what it's like? Littlemouse asked. No, you cannot, said Sadmouse. Certainly not, said Glummouse. The very idea. They're eating Mice Krispies. So they stayed inside because of the snow. They played mouse cards. They watched mouse TV. They talked and they slept. Then they woke up and played mouse cards and watched mouse TV some more. It was boring for Littlemouse. He wanted to see the snow to find out what it was. It couldn't be that bad. It wasn't banging down their door or trying to get inside. So one night, when the others were sleeping, Littlemouse crept out of bed, across the floor, up the stairs, and as quietly as, well, a mouse, he opened the door and went outside and saw the snow. All around the tree it lay, and across the floor of the wood, and it whitened the bare branches and gleamed in the moonlight. Littlemouse thought it was the best thing he'd ever seen. He put one paw forward and touched it. It was cold, but he soon got used to that and went scurrying over the snow in the quietness of the midnight wood. Littlemouse played in the snow. He made a slide and found a leaf for a toboggan. He made a snowball and pushed it downhill, watching it get bigger and bigger. He built a snow mouse. He jumped in the snow. He rolled in the snow. And finally, with little hops, he wrote his name in the snow in footprints until Littlemouse was printed out clearly beneath the moon. When Littlemouse got back into the mouse hole, it was almost morning. Quietly he crept inside. And where have you been? Said an angry voice. It was Sadmouse. I went to see the snow, Littlemouse said. Sadmouse and Glummouse looked horrified. It's not a bad thing, Littlemouse told them. It's cold, but you soon get used to it, and there are all sorts of things you can do with it. Humph, like what, for instance? Asked Glummouse. I'll show you, said Littlemouse. Grumbling and muttering, the two other mice followed Littlemouse outside where the sun was rising over the snow, making it sparkle and shine. Littlemouse showed them the slide he'd made, and the snow mouse, and how to make a snowball, and Sadmouse made one and pushed it downhill, watching it get bigger and bigger. Then Glummouse sat on a leaf for a toboggan. And the three mice played together in the snow. They made snowballs and snow houses, and they slid and they jumped. All morning long the wood rang with mouse squeaks of happiness. Sadmouse and Glummouse had never laughed so much in all their lives. Then Littlemouse showed them how to write in the snow, and soon their names were printed out. See, Sadmouse and Glummouse. You know, I never much liked my name, said Sadmouse, looking at its letters. I think I'll change it. He scratched out the first letter and put in 2 new ones, making Gladmouse. Good idea, said Glummouse. I'm changing mine too. And she scratched out 4 letters and put in 3 new ones, making Funmouse. Then they played some more before, happy but tired, Gladmouse, Funmouse, and Littlemouse went back home. They dried their furry bodies in front of the fire. Do you think there'll be more snow tonight? asked Littlemouse. Gladmouse grinned. I hope so, he said. It's a fine thing, is snow. We love it. We do, said Funmouse. Oh, yes, said Littlemouse. We love the snow. And that, my friends, was We Love the Snow. And I hope you enjoyed it and that you decide to subscribe and come back often.